Are you ready to sell your property quickly and hassle-free, or are you looking for a great property management service? Introducing XL Property, your trusted real estate partner. With XL Property, you can expect top-notch service, expert guidance, and maximum value in your home or investment. Sell smarter, sell faster with XL Property. XL Property, your key to a seamless selling and management experience. Visit xlproperty.com.au. Proud sponsor of the Two Blokes in a Pod podcast.
Are you ready to add a splash of colour to your life? Look no further than Inspiration Seaton, your one-stop shop for all your painting needs. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a DIY enthusiast, we've got everything you need to bring your vision to life. From vibrant hues to professional grade brushes and the biggest range of Dulux paints, we've got you covered. Visit us today at Inspiration Seaton and let your creativity shine. Your masterpiece awaits. Inspiration Seaton, where every stroke tells a story.
All right, Valandis, back for another one. This is becoming a bit regular, don't you think?
I found a love for me. Baby, come sit on me. Anyway. Hey, cracker episode last week. A lot of people are commenting on it. And a lot of people have also said that they are really digging our Formula One segment.
Oh, mate.
Especially with you and your love for Verstappen.
Oh, he's a malaka.
And for Stroll.
He's a bigger malaka.
And because of that, we're going to now introduce the Malaka of the Week.
Oh, who's the malaka of the week this week?
We will get to that. I
think I have something in my mind.
Okay.
But we'll leave it for the end.
Okay. But like we did say, guys, this episode is going to be dedicated to the Euro Cup 2024. 20-year dedication to when Greece won the Cup in 2004. Stamati is wearing his Greece top tonight instead of the podcast top.
It's a bit tight, so it's an old one.
The biggest Greek who's not Greek or Italian or fuck knows what other culture he has in
He doesn't even know.
Benny fucking Stewart is back in the studio.
Benjamin.
Gentlemen, how are we?
Oh,
good yourself?
Mate. And he's wearing a podcast T-shirt making up for fucking Stamati.
Hey.
Any other night of the week, I would be fucking really happy to see you wearing a Greek top and, Euro 2004.
I'm at a place at the minute.
But you are, one, because it's not our podcast top. Two, Greece did not qualify to play in the Euros, nor did they qualify to play in fucking any other competition since 2004. But here we are. Benny.
What's going on, boys?
What's going on?
A bit of a hoarse voice. I have been following the Euros with the beautiful England team. They're doing quite well through to the semis. Had a big night on Saturday night, Sunday morning down at the beautiful casino.
Hey.
Partook in a few drinks, a few songs.
The beautiful casino.
Rolled through the door at 5:45 a.m., which the wife was more than impressed with.
Yeah.
And let me guess, little Luca was probably up at 6.
Believe it or not, Daddy was on the way he goes, Daddy, where are you going? It's at 10 o'clock at night. And I'm like, Daddy's going to watch the soccer. He goes, Luca, come watch soccer. I was like, no. Daddy's going to go get on the beers. Luca, get on the beers. I'm like, mate, you've just turned 3. Legal age should be 18. I might let you sneak one in when you're 17. But look, it was a good night. It was definitely a very good night. The throat's still quite sore.
Look, the only thing I liked about that England squad is Saka ripping it out from outside, mate. That was
let me tell you, the place went mental. It was probably almost as good as Pickford's save. Mate, balls of steel.
Have you seen his drink bottle?
Yeah.
Did you see his drink bottle?
It literally has every...
It's a cheat code.
It's a cheat code. It's like the old how to do on Street Fighter, but he's got on there which ways the players are more likely to go. Left, right, middle, top,
in the penalty.
And he's literally got it. And he's just sitting there. He's antagonising them left, right and centre. It was the best.
And he's like, left foot. So this player's a left foot, so chances are they'd go in this direction. He's got it on the back of his drink bottle, like printed on
On a drink bottle.
It's impressive.
There you go.
It's impressive.
Hey,
There you go.
It's called
So
dedication
basically,
to craft.
real life FIFA
Cheats,
FIFA sports.
100%.
pretty much.
Yeah, cheat. Big Daddy cheats.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember like when you had the PS1, there was like that little cheat book you could buy?
Absolutely.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
I would used to have Vice City, like,
Yep.
okay, Ultimate Weaponry, Hold R1, this, that, or Tony Hawk's too.
Yeah, Tony Hawk's was a big one. Gran Turismo was another.
Gran Turismo, they
Yeah,
had
there was a
cheats in
couple of good cheats in there for you to get like extra credits.
Yeah, oh, are you serious?
Yeah, bro.
Now we find out when
Oh,
It's only 30 years later, but yeah.
GTA 6 is like anywhere soon.
Mate, GTA is a ridiculous series in itself.
GTA 5 by far is the bomb.
The fact that they have prostitutes in it is impressive.
Oh, I love going into the strip bars.
so Dimitri, I remember a couple of years ago, he had it on. I'm like, hey, what are you doing? He goes, Mum said I can just drive around. I'm like, as long as you just drive around and that's all you do, then it's all right. Then I walked past again. It's in that when he was doing that mission where he was pulling him. Someone was pulling out another guy's like fingernails. Do you remember that mission?
No, I don't.
And I was like, Dimitri, off, delete.
Hey, it's like I remember a game many moons ago. It was called Driver. It was a similar sort of thing.
Yes, and then they did Driver 2 and you can get out the car.
Yeah.
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 That was
No,
before
how about
GDO.
How about Carmageddon? Have you ever played Carmageddon? No.
Please.
All
We're
right.
going old school. now.
Carmageddon, very, very similar to GTA, but what you do in this one is you build your car up to pretty much go drive through people and cause blood and chaos everywhere.
There was
It's
there was-
best.
There was even that one. There was the Scarface video game.
Oh, I remember
was
that.
killer.
Yeah.
When that first came out, let me tell you, as one of my favorite movies of all time, I could not wait to get my fingers on that game.
I bet.
Godfather, they did the Godfather as well.
Yeah, they did it
But
at
Scarface, it was like every section of the game you played, you got a letter like S,
Correct.
C, A.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now, guys, the whole reason of tonight's pod is, a new episode, but like we said, we're going to be discussing Euros.
Okay.
And
Get that up.
I think what we need to do is bring up the games over the last weekend.
All right, I've got it here, boys. Got
All
it
right.
here. Okay, so quarterfinals, Spain, Germany.
Fucking, that was exceptional. That
And
was so
Spain with the red as well,
Not
and they
only
still
that,
got it done.
the fact that they fucking broke the home nation's heart at
Now-
the 121st minute,
Okay,
beautiful.
was it a penalty?
No, definitely not a penalty. You're referring to the handball?
Correct.
Nah, absolutely
Balandi?
not.
I've watched it a few times. I would say no. I would go along the lines of no.
So-
I don't think it was a
He
penalty.
was drawing his arm in. If he was drawing his arm out, then yes, I could understand a play for penalty.
So the referee was sort of questioned about it. No, I don't think it was the ref. It was someone else. They were questioned about it, and they said his arm was down and back, so it wasn't parallel with his body.
Yes.
So it was in a natural-ish position, so no penalty.
Of course.
Correct call.
I thought it was great. Like from an England supporter who's banned from singing German Bombers at the World Cup, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Sorry, at the Euros. I think, look, both of those teams, they were heavy favourites.
Yeah.
They've played ridiculous all tournament.
Yeah.
I thought for me, even forgetting England, I thought Spain, Germany, or potentially France. Lo and behold, France is still there. Spain is still there. Had a look at some of the betting earlier. They've actually got England as second favourite.
Really?
Well, yeah.
Well, I did say at the beginning it was either going to be Portugal or England, and so England is still in it.
I was a little bit sad for
Ronaldo.
sad for Ronaldo.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was
That game
bit of
was
nostalgia or
that game was 0-0, but Portugal got the 3 penalties and France got the 5. I think France are a bit overrated.
End of the day, football is football, right? You know, you've got your football 90 minutes, you've got your extra time, you've got your penalties, right? I get it.
Yeah.
I hate seeing games won or lost on penalties.
It's hard.
Shit.
I get it. It's part of the game, though. Like, you know,
You single out.
I just hate it.
You single out the player that missed.
Yeah.
I watched that Portugal shootout, and my heart
Breaks. Eh?
My heart dropped for it was Felix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That missed it.
No. Hold on, I'll bring that up.
Yeah, Joel Felix. He missed it.
Okay. He
Right?
did. Yeah. All right.
My heart broke for him because I just saw that raw emotion going, fuck.
Yeah.
Poor
Fuck.
bastard. So
You know?
Saka back in the Euro, the last Euro, and he fucking copped
He
it.
copped it.
And,
Poor
you know,
bastard.
it doesn't matter whether you are world-class striker or whatever. It does not matter
It's a lottery.
No, it's fucking, it's balls of steel.
Just like my Lego lottery.
Did you hear about that?
Oh, please, indulge me.
So it was last week. So you still got to listen to it. Yeah, go
Yeah,
on. Take the floor, mate.
We'll fill you in a
Yeah,
sec. Let's not lose track here.
All right,
all right. So going back, now I've always said, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's documented on our podcast. I've said right from the start that Spain's going to take it all.
Well, look, I'm looking at it now, and I don't see really any other team that are in the semi-finals. That
I would love to see Netherlands win against
Do you know
England.
what? Do you know what, though? By far, if you have not been watching the Netherlands fans on any form of social media, you're fucking missing out.
they're hectic, eh?
They are.
I watch the Spanish fans. Have you seen the tits those women?
Portugal. Do you know what? Do you know who my highlight's been? Romania.
Yeah?
Oh, forget about it. Go back, watch a couple of games, watch a couple of the zoom-ins on Romania.
Yeah, right.
You know, 15 years younger, it would be a place I would be definitely tripping to. Exceptional place. Their soccer team is top notch, but apparently so their women.
Yeah, right. Now,
Hang on, I'm trying to find something just to help you understand my. I can't actually find it. I had it here ready to go, man.
Can you do me a favor? Just make sure you delete those links before the kids get a hold of the phone again.
So Spain beat Germany 2-1. Portugal lost to France on penalties. They were 0-0.
That was bullshit.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
Portugal were playing so much better than France
100%.
all game.
They were.
All game. And that's the only thing. Like, don't get me wrong. Mbappe, sorry, with his little face mask. Yeah, I love the fact that he's young and they've put him as the captain of the squad. I do love that, right?
Yeah.
But do I think he's going to have, you know, that breakout? I think it was either Euros or World Cup where Thierry Henry just went mental for a whole match and literally dragged France over the line. They were fucking ridiculous, right? I don't know if Mbappe's got that.
No, I don't think so. Look, don't get me wrong. He's exceptional as a player. Do I think he's one of the best in the world? I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. We have a new club favourite.
Yeah, cool. Yep. That's good. I like that. Yeah, Mbappe.
Just pointing it out there.
He's not like, I don't know. Do you think he's overhyped, Mbappe? Or
I just don't. I don't rate him in a category like I would, some other top players, even has-beens. Like, to me, I don't think Mbappe is the best ever French national.
Oh,
Nah.
absolutely not.
Not even
No.
close.
And having
we
said
had
that,
this argument the
Last
other day-
week.
Last week.
I just don't think Mbappe is really anything, and he's not really worth the money that people are willing to pay for him.
He's just fast.
He's just quick, man. But they used to say the same thing about Ronaldo, and he turned out okay.
Yeah, well, what about Theo Walcott? Remember him back in the day?
Oh,
Ripping it up
Jesus.
down the wing. Fuck.
He was a little bit quick.
I think
but
my most favourite ever French man, Thierry Henry.
Oh, Henri, Vieira. Zidane.
Zidane for sure.
You know,
Oh, yeah,
Zidane,
Zidane, yeah.
never in his career ever was caught offside.
Really?
Fucking fact check that.
Mate, fucking somebody please fact check that and let them know next week. Absolutely hammer them if he's wrong.
Oh,
Do it right now.
We'll fact check it right now.
You are saying fact check, yeah?
Yeah, fact.
Thank you. Thank you.
But I have to say, the happiest moment for me during this Euro Championship 2024 is when Netherlands kicked Turkey out. I am so fucking happy that someone gave them misery.
Is this like generational of hate towards the Turks, or
It's just a Greek thing.
it's a generational thing? I
Hey,
think.
look, my gripe is what the fuck is Turkey doing in Euro Cup? They're from Asia Minor. They're from fucking Middle East or Asia, whatever you want to call it.
My gripe is why the fuck are they spelling Turkey and then you
Oh, yeah. Turkey.
I was like, what? They've kind of gotten like a bit of Kanye West about
It's
them.
like fucking the AFL naming all the teams after their Aboriginal country land.
Oh, let's not touch that one.
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong there, but like, fucking, it's
hard.
Turkey, man. Just
hard.
fucking leave it as
Yeah,
Turkey.
They're the Turks.
Not Turkey, yeah.
Zinedine Zidane was never caught offside throughout his football career.
Wow.
There was one offside call, but later checked was not offside.
What, did VAR get something right?
No, it was. I remember hearing about this. It was in a Juventus versus Manchester United match, and they later checked it, and it was ruled onside.
Can we make sure that everything we discuss tonight that's relating to Eurocup football, past players, whatever, is fact checked?
Yes,
Because
I have the laptop
I
here,
know
boys.
that a lot of the boys who listen to the podcast are going to hammer the fuck out of me.
Yep, no
Such
problems.
as Andrew, who will definitely try and correct me
Yes.
with anything that I say. So I'm going to limit myself on past comments and just focus on what's going on.
Do you mind
Provincial
if I do
status.
bring one fact up?
What?
Fucking mighty Southampton's back in the EPL, baby.
Oh, fuck off. No one gives a shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Moving along.
so Arsenal's goal
Arsenal's
for the,
going to win it next year.
Arsenal's goal for the league next year is anything under victory is fail.
Yeah.
And Southampton is let's try and get above the bottom three.
As long as we don't get relegated, keep the money rolling through.
I think Southampton will be back in Championship the year after.
Nah, they won't.
Nah, they'll stay.
Nah, actually, do
stay.
you know what? For the first time today, I actually pulled up and had a look at the Southampton page. But they're going after a few little players. I reckon that you might be pleasantly surprised. But I think what Southampton will do is what they always do. Have a cracking start to the season,
And die off in the
plateau
arse,
off in the middle, and then shit themselves in the last few weeks.
Have we finished with Euro?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. We're just
Okay, all right.
just sidebar.
Because
So, yeah.
I was going to go in. I was going to go into EPL, but let's go Euro. Okay,
Yeah,
let's finish with this.
I heard, while I was fact checking, I heard you guys say that Turkey's out. So yep, I was
a beautiful thing.
extremely happy about that.
My adopted Greekness says that's okay.
Yes. And
See,
England.
That's why he's a good Malacca.
He's a good Malacca. He's still a Malacca, but he's a good one.
Yeah, but not a Malacca like you.
No, there's only one of me, mate. England.
Do you know what his nickname is around the club?
Should be Malacca.
Mal 1.
Mal 1.
He's Mal 1. His assistant coach is Mal 2.
George Drack is
and then
Mal 2.
I am a Mal, which is short for associated to Malakas.
So he ripped this out. Look, so we had a training course last night.
Yeah,
night.
Benny.
Oh, do you know what?
You call us
can we
while we're in fucking training course.
Yeah.
Oh, I do apologise for that, but
That's all
it was
right.
important. I just need to make sure I got my merch. That
Oh,
was the most
no, because I
important
called you back while another team was doing their rounds, and you go, I go, Benny, you all good? And he goes, yeah, man, I'm just relaxing. I'm like, look, man, I'm at a course. I'll call you later. That was the conversation.
And in typical Greek fashion, bro, I'll call you later. Didn't ring me back for 2 days. Standard Malakias actions.
Yes, I spoke to you tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, it was 24 hours later.
See,
so
I
it's not
don't
bad.
see. We had this discussion a few weeks ago with Jacob,
Oh, here we go.
and I've had the same experience where I'll message him and wait 3 days later, and then I get a random
Thumbs up.
or something, and I'm like, what the fuck was that about? And then I go back through the message. I'm like, oh right,
It's
okay.
even more annoying when you see that he's read it but hasn't responded.
No, because this is what happens. I'll be on a ladder, and I'll be like, I'll respond to him later. And I'll just chuck my phone back on the, on the floor.
On a ladder with his new sander and the generator that he paid $1,200 for, which he's only used once.
An S24.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I am using my generator tomorrow.
Oh, bravo. Bravo. And what are you doing? Blowing up your blow-up door or something?
So funny. No, I'm back to that other job where it had no power, and I'll be
I thought
spraying.
you said they've got power now.
Well, I don't know.
Oh,
Can we
see.
fact check that?
No. Tomorrow I'll video call you and we'll see. No, because I know they had to redo the electricity pole.
Don't fall off any ladders. You
Please
get
video
a
call
faulty
me.
knee.
Please video call me. Let me screen video it. Watch you falling off the ladder.
Yeah.
So funny.
You get a faulty knee. All right.
Have
So
we touched on
back to Euro. Back to Euro.
England and Switzerland drew?
Oh, Switzerland fans, let me say something. Also, another great country. Amazing.
I have
Except for the 4 bullocks that were standing on the second tier of the casino.
Do you know how much I love Shaqiri? I think he's a great, fantastic player.
He was exceptional and he was carving us up all night. Let me tell you, as soon as, and this is the one thing that is absolutely, I think, not just me, but England fans worldwide has shit us off this entire tournament, is we just want Southgate to let the guys play.
Hey, no, Southgate needs to go, mate. He's another Kenny Hinkley, man.
Look, hey, if it comes home, let me tell you, the guy will be a god amongst men.
He's
However,
not coming home.
However,
Yeah.
let's not put fucking Malockies and bad things against it, all right? However,
I love the
If
little
you-
Greek or Italian little just dibs here, like here and
just
there,
can't
and
do
he's
it.
not even.
you just can't.
No. The biggest fucking Pom fan in the room, and all he does is talk Greek and fucking Italian.
PDIS, when Italy did lose to Switzerland, let me tell you, my mates copped phone calls. It was the best fun I've had. But back to England. Southgate, every time another team has scored, he then reacts.
Yeah.
He takes too long. We were watching the game. I'm texting my brother. I'm at the casino. I was attempting to text with my brother at 3 o'clock in the morning, and we both agreed that Harry Kane should have been off at half time.
Harry, you know what?
Harry Kane's been terrible this tournament. He has not been.
He's a malaka.
He has not been. He dominated this year over in the German league. He did fucking well. But let me tell you, this
But he
Euro,
still didn't win anything.
But this year, fucking useless.
He goes right. So how many championships has in a row has Bayern Munich won?
A few.
Like 16 or something, man.
Right.
Yeah.
So he leaves Tottenham for
I'm not
trophies.
fact checking that one.
No.
He leaves Tottenham for trophies.
Yeah.
Right. Goes to guaranteed trophy, and he shits the bed.
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Of course. like to be brutally honest, the guy has.
Oh, hang on. Is that where I should be doing some, like fucking...
Yes.
Yeah,
good call.
yeah, that was a good call. Yeah, good call. Yeah, well done. Now, the first time he ripped that out, it was absolutely. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Last week he ripped it out. I'm like, perfect.
It's well played.
There we go.
But yeah, he's not been dominant at all. Saka, fucking Jesus, that goal.
Mate. mate. Absolute beast, Saka.
He is.
Beast.
Do you know who I've actually liked watching? Ivan Toney.
Yeah.
Ivan Toney's right.
I've liked watching him in this national team.
Yeah, he got an assist last.
Man, I'm
last
telling
game.
you, on paper, England has the best
best team.
fucking team.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It is.
It's
It
one
is.
of the best teams we've fielded at an international competition in a long time.
Do you think Bellingham is lining up for Ballon d'Or?
Oh, do you know what, man? I love the bloke. Like, to the point, I will say thank you to a beautiful big brother of mine who recently picked up the young fella a New England kit. And the other night, all he's wanted to do is wear this kit for the last 2 weeks. And do you know what? I'm not going to fight him. He's been a happy little man, and he's wearing the number 10. He's got Mr. Bellingham on his back.
Oh, that's all.
I mean, look, he's even now gone with a professional soccer player haircut.
So look.
It's a beautiful thing.
Oh, jeez, the fucking porcupine.
It's a beautiful thing.
I got one
Good
of
on
the
him.
kids in my soccer team, and he's got one of those haircuts. So I was just like, what the fuck, man?
Oh,
Get rid of it.
I saw it the other day.
Sots, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
hasn't been around for a while,
no.
and then comes back with a ponytail.
Yeah.
But so completely different. Oh, not really. I mean, it's the same sport, but I was going to make a point. So the Spanish women, they won the recent World Cup, the Women's World Cup, right?
Bless them.
Right. No. But what I'm getting at is Spain. They always have a team of no ones
Yeah.
that produce fucking results,
But it's the system.
right? The system in Spain is top notch fucking football.
I can't remember who actually said it. Was it Zidane? Someone said it. They said before they won the 2008 Euro, was it the first one? It was 2008 Euro, 2010 World Cup, and 2012 Euro.
Yes.
They did. Okay. So before the 2008 Euro, Zidane came out and said, what, because they all fucking hate each other because they're either playing for Real Madrid or Barcelona,
Correct.
right? So they could never put it together in the national team. And he said, once they put it together in the national team, they'll be fucking unstoppable. And then they're boom, 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 3 major tournaments in a row. And now, like, look at them, like, they're gonna,
It's funny. I've got a
gonna win
good
it.
friend of mine who I used to work with named Val. Lad, originally born in Spain, came over. His wife's Japanese. They got beautiful kids. Mate, his daughter is getting invited over to Europe to go play in like tournaments and stuff. And the guy spends thousands of dollars on facilitating this. Like, where I'm at that Luke is at that age now where I'm like, all right, I want to get him into a sport. I'd prefer Aussie rules, but he loves soccer. I'm like, killer. Whatever you want, let's do it. I had a look at it the other day. He's 3 years old. There's little Joey's
Yeah,
that goes
perfect.
on. I'm like, $175
yep, for a term.
for a term.
Grasshoppers is cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, send me some details.
Yeah.
Grasshoppers is like
soccer-
$80 or something.
Soccer Joeys as well.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, so, but let me tell you, the kid absolutely loves it. Like, we've got soccer goals out the back, and all he wants to do is just sit there and kick those balls in those goals. And I'm like, you know what? I'm happy for you to do that. If that's what you want, no dramas. But then the subsidising, from what I found out,
There's nothing.
is nothing. It's like,
No.
fucking, it's ridiculous how expensive it can be.
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, so are you talking about the government subsidy?
It's $100.
$100 a year towards sport
Yeah.
for school age kids.
Yeah.
It's fucked. And we're talking about, what are we now? $1,300?
About that. Yeah.
What,
30
year?
for under 8.
Yeah.
$1,300 a year.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but see, this is the thing. Like, so the government doesn't really put any, give any help for soccer in Australia. And who was I speaking to? Oh, South Melbourne. They're like $3-4 grand a year in Melbourne.
Yeah, for the mini roos and under 8.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
I could buy a dirt bike and go out, have fun with my son. for
Yeah.
that.
So, and this is, there might be some really like kick-ass players out there, but the parents just can't afford the fees.
That's ridiculous.
So we've got some gems out there that we just don't know about because they can't afford to play.
And then we wonder why Australian soccer's in the state that it is.
That's right. So, but you go take your kid to Aussie rules footy,
Fucking get everything on the platter.
they fucking pay you to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a bit exaggerating, but it might be
As they get
$150, $150 for the year or $200.
Yeah, that's a bit.
You know what I mean?
It's disheartening, and I mean that's why you get those young players from England, you get the young players from Spain, you get the young players from Germany. And where do they want to play? They play in they're happy to play in a low division in England.
Yeah.
They're happy to play in a low
Yeah,
division.
but in Europe, in England, in anywhere, people don't pay for kids to be playing in academies and stuff like that. They
don't
get
think
picked,
so,
and
yeah.
if they get picked by a team to say, right, your son, 8 years old, fucking got talent, we're taking him into our academy, bang. They don't pay a thing.
And this is why
In South America, it's all street level soccer.
Oh, it's the best. Like, do you know what? I've actually
FIFA Street.
watched.
Remember that game?
Do you know what? FIFA Street, killer game. But do you know what? I've actually watched like live videos of guys in the middle of Brazil playing barefoot on basketball courts, and literally, like, you pick up if you took one of their teams and brought it to the A League, they would slaughter everybody.
Yeah, 100%.
It's ridiculous. But I guess that's another good segue for another episode, that the government needs to actually do something. They complain that kids these days are, up to no good. They're up to mischief and they're up to this. Well, mate,
The things that I'm hearing from the government recently is youth crime and skyrocketing child obesity, right? So youth crime, and that's because it's too fucking expensive to put a child in sport.
But you know what? This is another thing, right? And this is with all due respect. I went to McDonald's the other day and I went, I want to get a burger and a meal. When the fuck did McDonald's become a $20 burger and meal? Mate, if there's
Don't
parents,
they have those smart meals at the moment?
Yeah, they got-
$6.95 for 2 burgers and chips.
But this
Smart
is-
meal?
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
you'd think it's like smart,
I was going
healthy
to say,
meal.
does the
But
burger
it's a
eat
fucking
itself?
no. It's a chicken and cheeseburger plus a cheeseburger,
Yeah.
small fries and a drink. $6.95.
But like, do you see what I mean? Why the fuck would your family go and spend $20 on that? Well, you could save that money and put the kids in sport. Like, that's one thing. As a parent, I'm a big boy. All right. Last thing I want is what I went through as a kid, because I was always picked on as a big kid. Right? I don't want that for my son. So if I have to cut back on a few things to give my son to go play soccer, do whatever he wants, no worries, whatever he needs. Because it is what it is.
Yeah.
See, this is growing up. My father didn't allow me to play that team sport, right? Because soccer or football or anything that was team related was always conflicting with Greek school. He preferred me to learn Greek when it was my fucking first language, right? I couldn't speak English, and he preferred me to go to Greek school rather
Should have
than
gone to fucking English school.
fucking play sports. So I never got that growing up. I was stuck doing swimming. I did a lot of swimming, right? Because that was before and after school.
Can I ask you a question? When was the last fucking world champion Greek swimmer?
No, there hasn't been one.
It's always been
There's been
either- it's
they've
either
won
been-
golds and stuff like
In
that.
diving, they have. But no, it's always been either Australia or America. Between Michael Phelps and what's his name?
Oh, Clemmy.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Ian
We got
Thorpe.
to
Ian
throw
Thorpe.
China in there as
Oh,
well.
now China.
All drugged up.
Yeah.
But where I was going with that is now I'm not forcing, but I'm making sure that my kids are involved in team sports. 1, for the fitness. 2, for the social aspect.
Yeah,
And
it's
the
3,
best.
fuck, they might grow up to become something in the sport. You know? And then I can have an early fucking retirement when my son becomes the next fucking Bosnich.
That is the next Bosnich, the next coke rattled legend. He's a hero.
Anyway,
he's
so
a
I
hero
went-
in my eyes.
I'd say
I
Sorcha.
went today to Soccer Locker.
Yeah.
Big shout out to the crew there. And I went and bought my son a new pair of gloves for game days. On the gloves, it says Bozza.
Oh, does it?
Yeah,
Ah,
they're branded Bozza. And I gave them to my son, and he goes, "Oh, thanks, Dad. What's Bozza?" I go, "Mate,
Jesus.
he is one of the biggest legends of the game. He played for shit teams, but he's a legend."
Do you know what? One of my favourites always, Schmeichel.
Oh,
And then now his son as well.
Dad, yeah.
Kasper Schmeichel.
Yeah.
Like, what a name, Schmeichel.
But okay, let's go back. Remember the little game we played last week?
I'd love for you to play that with Valandi.
All right. Okay. let's play a little game. All right. We'll start with goalkeepers.
is this podcast safe?
It is.
Yeah.
100%.
All right.
Okay. Who would you rate? Bosnich or Sorcha?
Are we talking Australian goalkeeper? Are we talking like best Australian goalkeeper out of those two?
Out of those two.
Well, I don't know, man. I've always had a soft spot for Bozzy.
Okay, so you put Bosnich over Swarcher?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would you go, Jens Lehmann or Swarcher?
Oh, fucking Lehman any day of the week, man.
All right. Peter Schmeichel or Jens Lehmann?
That's a tough one, but I'll say Lehman.
You'd say Lehmann?
Yeah.
Fuck, all right. Seaman?
Oh, man. Man, now that's fucking hard.
And do you
'Cause
remember
I love them both.
Do you remember that one save where he went behind him
He's ridiculous.
to save that? So just remember that.
Fuck. Seaman or Lehman?
We're still talking about soccer, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Malak.
Yeah. Seaman over the Lehman. Oh, man. Shit. I don't know. Where would this go if I was to say I'll stick with James Lehman?
What about Australian ones?
Hold on.
Schwarzer or Bosnich?
We just did that.
Or you just did a Valandi, man.
Fucking, did I have that moment?
That's what the
That was
first question was.
Wow.
He picked Bozza.
Fucking hell.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked Bozza.
Do you
I
guys,
wouldn't have picked Bozzer either.
so
I
now
wouldn't
that
have
I've just said that, we'll just sidetrack. Do you know what doing a Valandi means?
Fucking clearly what I just did.
Yeah.
I
Brain
literally-
fart.
Yeah, you repeat or say something that has been already said in the same conversation.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
need to go to Bunnings, get a mirror.
All right.
I've got
Yep.
a hard look
All
on
right,
myself.
hang on. Wait. So going back, you know what? I'd probably would say Seaman because
He was a beast.
he was fucking incredible.
Okay.
But I still do love Lehman.
Okay, so Seaman. All right. Seaman or Van der Sar?
Oh, I'd stick with Seaman.
Seaman, De Gea, like in his prime.
Oh, that's a big one.
Fuck. This cunt's really giving it to me tonight.
Don't worry, mate.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm sticking with Seaman.
Yeah, so would I. Fuck De Gea. All right. Seaman or Casillas?
Good choice.
Never really rated his game that much.
Casillas? Are you joking?
Yeah, I'm going to go Seaman.
Okay. The last one. Oh, no, I got a couple others. Seaman or... Do you remember Dida?
Yeah.
Okay. Seaman or Dida?
Oh, I don't know, man. What was special about Ditto?
He won the World Cup.
Yeah. And?
Okay. Seaman...
Buffon.
That was my next one.
See, I love Buffon because Buffon is just incredible.
How old was he when he retired?
Oh, like
107.
50 fucking something years old.
107.
69 even. I don't know. Fuck me. Is he even retired yet?
One of my favorite goalkeeping moments, I reckon it was the Colombian goalkeeper who had the big long Jerry Hills and his scorpion kicks it from back
Scorpion
behind
King?
his head.
Yeah.
That was seriously one of the most amazing things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. I would go Buffon.
You'd have to.
I've got one more.
I have to because he was fucking incredible.
I've got one more. Buffon or Neuer? And that's my last one.
Do you know what? I would say Buffon for the longevity.
Longevity.
The longevity of the bloke.
I would definitely go Buffon because he achieved so much he's like Buffon is the LeBron of goalkeepers.
Yeah.
LeBron's still going and he's been there for what, fucking 69 years?
And he's got his son playing with him now.
And now he's got his son playing who he came out the other day going, I was born a better player out of the womb than Michael Jordan ever was because I'm a James. Mate, if that's not fucking cocky behavior, then fuck me. I don't know what is. Dude, look at yourself. You weren't even picked by any other fucking team. You were picked at 55 by the fucking Lakers, because of your dad.
Yep.
All right? Otherwise, you would not have been picked at all, man.
That sounds like Lance Stroll. Very, very similar.
Lance, don't get me fucking started on Lance Stroll. We will
so
talk about that in a second.
Buffon or Oliver Kahn?
Oh, Genghis Khan.
Fuck.
What a weapon.
Oh, Oliver Kahn. Jeez, how did you not mention him earlier?
Well, I've just had a look at the top 20 here, and most of them that I said are in here. But
Where's Nikola Ivis?
a funny guy.
Come on, man.
Nah.
He fucking won the Euro 2004.
Yeah, 20 years ago.
Oh, Oliver Kahn, man.
He was an aggressive man.
He was incredible.
I loved watching him at penalties. If you've ever watched him, the way he would stare through someone who was about to kick to his soul, he would just mind fuck them there and then.
Who would you say is the best ever, current or historically, Australian keeper?
Oh, Schwarzer. 100%. Not even thinking about it. Yeah, he was brilliant.
Schwarzer.
Who remembers when Bosnich came back and then he did his hammy at Central Coast?
Hey, to be fair, he was a little bit overdone.
Overdone. He was about 106 years old.
And about the same in weight.
Coked up to the
probably.
eyeballs.
Yeah, he was. Although, what's his name? Redmayne?
Yeah.
Mate, the Grey Wiggle for me. When he got Australia through to the World Cup,
Yeah.
let me tell you, that was one of the best performances by a goalkeeper for Australia of all time.
Okay.
By the way, who's
Where
the
would
number
you
one ranked?
Where would you rate Zelko? Kalec. Kalec.
I would say he'd be top 10.
Australia.
Thereabouts. Top 8.
Let's have a look here. Australian goalkeepers.
Ranked. Oh, no, do you know who one of my favourite goalkeeping appearances of all time was?
Oh God, do you ever remember Michael Pekovic?
Who?
Yeah.
wow.
He was like 08, 09.
Vinnie Jones had to pull on the gloves for one game. Do you know who Vinnie Jones is?
As in the actor Vinnie Jones.
The actor Vinnie Jones is one of the greatest soccer players of all time. Are you kidding me? Do you not know this?
No.
No, wait. He put on in a professional level game.
Can you please bring this up?
Who's this?
Vinnie Jones. So for those who don't know who Vinnie Jones is, if you've seen the movie Gone in 60 Seconds,
Yeah.
he's the bloke who does not talk. And then right at the end, he's very English and insightful.
yes.
And he was in that the football movie where they were in jail.
Oh, do you know what? I'm trying to think. It was either, I reckon he played for someone as high up as like a Man United.
Oh, did he? Let's have a look. Let's fact check that.
Let's fact check that, please.
As a keeper.
No, as a general player, but the keeper got red carded and he had to pull on the gloves.
Yeah, right.
Club career: Wimbledon, Leeds United, Sheffield, Chelsea, Wimbledon,
Leeds United.
and QPR.
That's who I was thinking of, Chelsea.
Queen's Park Rangers. Jeez. All right, well, there you go. Now,
1990, he
can
he
I
had transferred
can
from
I just make a
700 grand.
statement here? All right, going back to Australian goalkeepers. In 06, 07,
Yeah.
there was a really great Australian-based player that became keeper.
Yeah.
For about, I reckon, three caps maybe he made. I played his under-8 team on the weekend.
Old mate Eugene.
Yes, Eugene Galekovic.
Oh, Jesus.
Right.
Yeah.
So I played his under-8 team on the weekend. Well, I didn't. My boys did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won 2-0.
Oh, he's rubbish.
We played him as well. I think we.
And mind you, in pre-season, we played him again and we won 9-0.
Yeah.
So this was a very different team to the one that we played at the pre-season.
Yeah.
Very well-structured team. Apparently the best under-8s at that club were put together for this game against us. We won 2-0 with a depleted team.
So they were rubbish, was what you're saying.
No,
eh?
they're not rubbish.
They're not rubbish.
He-
no.
he's okay. So
One of the best games I've had this season so far,
so when Valandis team,
including the one I played against Ismalaka.
yeah. So when Valandis team played him in pre-season, I reffed that game,
Yep.
and yeah,
Was
like-
it fair reffing? Let's
Yeah,
be
oh,
honest,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
yeah,
on,
yeah.
man.
No, it was.
Be honest.
No
They won-
decision went my way.
They won 9-0. Anyway,
He was not making calls for my team. It was all against, and we still won.
Yeah. So the keeper for Galekovic's team was ripping out fucking saves left, right, and centre.
Is it the sun?
I turned to Eugene and I go, "Is he your fucking boy by any chance?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Really?
But he was like diving top right, top left,
Well, you'd think. I mean, look, didn't he played top flight, didn't he?
yeah. He
You'd think someone with that caliber would, obviously train their son. Look at, have you seen Messi's kid or Ronaldo's kid?
Ronaldo's kid. Yeah,
Ronaldo's kid's going to be something, man.
He's going to be ridiculous.
He's going to be something.
Again, it shows when you've got everything there for you.
Yeah, but
You can run with it.
You got to think though, like now, I think now Ronaldo's son will be better than Ronaldo.
You reckon?
Yeah, because now Ronaldo's got the fucking cash,
Oh, he'll throw money at that kid.
right?
Apparently
so he's
he
doing
gives him
what-
I would say pocket money, but an allowance.
yeah.
And the only way he gives him allowance is the way he incentivizes him in the way he trains, the way he plays, but also the way he is at school, which I think is fucking exceptional.
Yeah. And so his son, I think he's Cristiano Jr.
Yeah.
He pretty much does the training that his dad does. So if he's starting from now,
So do you reckon he'll wear the number 7? He'd have to shortly.
where's it now?
Of course, no. But if he goes top flight,
100%.
Yeah,
Joking?
absolutely, man.
but
And everyone will want
What's his son's name? Is it Cristiano as well?
Junior.
Cristiano Jr.
So it'll be CRJ7
yeah. But the thing is, are you then?
or CJ7.
But you've got to remember then, right? He's got to live up to the hype of being potentially the greatest player to ever.
And
play a game.
I actually believe that he is one of those occasions where he will live up to that hype.
Fucking Michael Jordan's son did not.
No, Michael Jordan's son. I mean, what? Hang on. He's living up to the hype. He's fucking banging Scottie Pippen's wife,
I know,
man.
that's the best.
Oh, good on the fucking kid.
Bless him.
But sports-wise, no, he's horrible. Same as fucking Bronny, like horrible. You know, but
Is he?
yeah.
Look.
He scored 4 points or 6 points.
Bronny's a good
He
player.
scored 4 points, man.
Yeah.
4 points is fuck all. I could walk into an NBA game and fucking score 4 points.
He's a good
My
player.
God, I played for the MA Lakers when we were doing social league and I was fucking scoring 10 points.
Yeah. Oh, man, it's his first fucking game, man. Give him a break.
But wait, look, at the end of the day, right, if you've got those advantages ahead of you, if you've not seen, go online and have a look at Shaquille O'Neal's son play basketball. Let me tell you, see if CRJ7 is going to be a thing, let me tell you, Shaq's son is the second coming of the kid. Like, he's a big kid, man.
Man, I need a first come to worry about the second. Anyway.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we won't get into the conversations Stamati and I have had recently. Now, just going back to the topic of football and, you know, like to all our listeners that aren't sports fans or football fans,
Yes.
sorry, this is an episode that probably isn't for you, but no, not sorry, because we are a bloke
Sorry,
podcast.
not sorry.
But I want to talk just a little bit about Copa America.
Fuck.
I know you don't give a shit, but I want to talk a little bit about Copa America, and I want to also talk about a fucking great quote that I heard last night.
Oh, please.
So Stamati and I were doing, I don't know why, but we were doing a mini ruse coaching course again for the second time this year.
That was when I was interrupting.
Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
So I was talking about it with one of the other mini ruse coaches. What I keep forgetting. What country is Seb from?
Chile.
Chilean, right. And we were talking about it, and he rips out this quote because, like, a lot of people there were saying, "Oh, I can't get into Copa America. It's just shit. Like, just not really interested. Don't care." And I'm like, South America, man. South America is the fucking it's the epitome of football. It's that god of football lives in South America.
Yeah.
Right? They live and breathe football.
It's technically a religion.
You start kicking balls the day you fucking are born. Right? Over there. And then Seb, another coach, rips out this comment and he goes, watching the Euro Cup is like all these old men playing a board game like chess, right? It's all strategy.
Yeah.
And then watching the Copa America is like watching the Royal Rumble in the WWE. It's all street level gangster football.
Yeah.
And I said, you are so right. Hence why
100%.
America's not in it anymore. But fucking Canada
Aye.
is in the quarter gods.
No, they're
semi-finals.
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 Do you know what?
They knocked out Venezuela.
Do you honestly think Drake's going to probably turn up for one of those events?
What's that, sorry?
Drake's Canadian. We
Oh,
all
yeah.
know this,
Yeah.
surely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you reckon he loves his Raptors? Do you reckon he'll get behind the...
But he's very Canadian.
He's very Canada. He loves it, right? But it has been... Look, I work with... one of the lads I work with, he's Argentinian. He's been watching it habitually. A couple of lads I work with, they're Colombian. My guy who makes coffee for me, Colombian. So let me tell you, those guys literally eat, sleep, and breathe it. Lucky for them that their games are actually on at a normal kind
fucking
of
time.
time.
Like 9:30 tomorrow, it's Argentina versus Canada. 9:30 in the morning.
Do you know what?
Gangster.
To be fair, if Canada win, could you imagine if Messi
Gets knocked out by Canada.
by Canada?
So
That'd be the greatest thing.
Oh, there's a fucking keeper that we left out.
Who?
Emilio Martinez.
yeah, he's all right.
He's okay.
He's not a bad keeper.
Yeah.
Like, he performed really well in that last World Cup. He did well.
I don't know why I'm yawning. Jeez. Sorry, guys.
Because you're a malacca. But I personally think the final will be Colombia-Argentina.
Let me tell you, the Colombians at my work, they're like, sorry, boss, I'm late. We're just watching the game. I don't care if you're late. Just ring me and let me know you're watching sport.
Hang on.
Just bring
isn't it on Optus Sports?
Sports?
It is on it.
So why the fuck are you not putting it on the big screen at work?
So
what type of a boss are you?
we do
What
have
the
two
fuck?
quite large screens, but unfortunately it is it's not live games. We have a loop playback system.
Man, just get your bloody Samsung, mirror screen it to the TVs, and she'll be
It's
right.
already blocked. Trust me, if you don't think I've already not tried this, it won't happen.
Chuck in a fucking Fire Stick in it.
I was thinking, do you know what? If I could get the Fire Stick there and allow it, believe it or not, the stores are very heavily guarded when it comes to their Wi-Fi use. However, what we have figured out is that...
Get the Fire Stick, plug it in, use your
Okay,
personal hotspot on
so-
your phone, and you're done.
Hang on a second.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Marketing fucking ploy here.
Come on.
Can your management or bosses or whatever the fuck they're called,
Yes.
right? They're going to say, oh, you know what? Maybe we should show the Copa America in store and that way bring people in and offer them fucking great deals to join Optus.
Do you know what though? We actually have. We've been having quite over the last couple of months. I've worked for Optus for a long time.
How did you guys land the Copa America anyway?
Mate, I'm still astounded that we landed the Premier League to begin with.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, same.
So when Premier League first started, I saw a stat, something like we had almost 200,000 people sign up just to have access
Yeah.
to the Premier League. Now,
Was it $150 million
Yeah,
bid, or was it 100 million or something?
yeah,
like that?
I think it was 180 million from memory.
180.
We can fact check that though if
Yeah.
you need to.
That was a blind bid,
That was a blind bid, and we stole that from Foxtel.
and they bid 50.
Yeah, because they've always had the
Sports,
they've-
everything.
That's them, all right. But let me tell you, I've had customers come through literally to sign up purely so they can act. They don't want to pay $25, $26.
Rather just get the
If you're
network.
an Optus customer, $6.99. Beautiful, all right.
That's the only reason why Katrina's still with Optus, I'm telling you.
Oh, it's a good thing. I'll never say anything bad about my employer. They're beautiful people. They've backed me personally, and they do give us some great sporting content. So that's why I'm still there. And I love the guys down there, especially. I've met a few of the guys from the Optus Sports team.
Yeah.
We had tickets where we were able to go to the Women's World Cup, which, by the way, actually was enjoyable.
It was fantastic.
I went to the. Did you go to any of the games for the Women's World Cup when they were here?
I didn't know.
I went to the England-China game.
Oh, I went there.
Do you know what? I fell in love with women's soccer during that tournament, and I fell in love with the England soccer team. Yes, the Matildas, yes, they're beautiful and nice, but I just fell in love with them, and it just made me more passionate about it.
I went to the recent China versus Australia game.
Yeah,
Loved the atmosphere, hated the game.
yeah.
It was just
You know what?
it was a shit showcase. But the games I saw during the Women's World Cup at Highmarsh,
Yeah.
fucking phenomenal. Loved it.
If I can just say to anyone, if you ever get a chance when World Cup or Euros are on now at the moment, find one of the country's supporting groups here in Adelaide. England has one. There's the England supporters group of South Australia. You jump on their page. Let me tell you, I've never in my life had so much just fun, singing, laughing, joking with a group of people that you'll never meet, but band together over nothing. And let me tell you, I reckon in that room of about 400 or 500 people, I reckon there was maybe 100 Englishmen. The rest were either Aussies, Italians, whatever, but they're all wearing England kits. They're all singing the songs and they're all having fun with it.
Just getting around it.
Just getting around it. Let me tell you, I know I sent you boys a couple of the
Oh, yeah.
incoherent videos.
A couple, more like fucking every 30 seconds.
It was good though, and the fact that I should have next time, which is Thursday morning, send them to you live. It's even more fun. But if you have never gotten a chance to go to an event like that,
I'm England till I die. I'm England till I die.
I know I am. I'm sure I am. I'm England till I die.
Yeah, that's just a preview
Yeah.
of the shenanigans.
Yeah,
years.
but you know, and you listen to some of the chants now. I know over in Germany they've gotten a little bit sensitive. They've gotten a little bit upset about the English fans have been banned in the stadium from singing this very famous song. It's called 10 German Bombers. Right?
Why would you do that?
Oh, well, look, it does harp on back to many moons ago. But you know what? Like,
Yeah, but times have changed. Like, fucking change your tactics.
But you know what?
Anyway,
this is one thing I'll
it's
say.
not coming home.
It will come home.
Nah, Spain will take it out.
But do you know what? We'll find out because Spain
Spain's
play
tomorrow
tonight.
morning. Yeah, tomorrow morning, 4:30.
Tomorrow,
Well, the
4:30.
Dutch will probably be too high, so England will make the final.
Oh, could you imagine that? I'm telling you, it'll be on at my house, boys. You're more than welcome to come. We could stream a video event.
No,
I'll
I don't
get
know. I don't know about that. No, after what you just said before, like fucking your work's probably banned you from streaming it to your phone or something.
No. We'll do this one at home. I've got a beautiful, entertaining area. I'll invite the England soccer lads. My wife will be happy. Haven't asked her yet, but here's my asking. Can they come,
Marissa,
please?
please.
Can we reel the shit out of that?
Oh, yes.
Shit
please.
out of that.
Please, honey, if you don't mind, can they sleep over?
All right. What do you reckon? Should we move on? Are we
Get to F1.
Can
Yeah.
we get to F1, please?
now? The last 3 weeks have been phenomenal when it comes to Formula One.
Exceptional.
We have had more than 6 different winners so far this season.
And how long has it been since that happened?
It's been a couple of years where, Verstappen's pretty much won everything but one race last year.
And then you had Lewis dominating.
And then
all the
prior to
time.
that, Lewis
In
dominating.
a row, whatever it was.
But
So-
then it was Lewis and Nico.
Yeah.
And then Nico, you know what? That's one of my favourite things in F1 that'll ever happen.
What's that?
Nico Rosberg beats Lewis Hamilton for the World Championship and then goes, fuck it, I retire. You'll never get an opportunity to beat me again.
Yeah,
Best.
that was good.
Love
Now,
Nico.
Talking about the Brits,
How
it
is
was
that
an
quality?
all British fucking
Qualifying.
pole
1, 2, and
qualifying. Yeah. So what was it? Russell, Hamilton, and Norris.
Yeah. Now, I've got the Malak of the week.
Can we talk about F1 first, and then you tell
Because
us
it's F1.
Oh,
Yeah,
please say.
Can we discuss the race first, and then you can call the Malaka?
All right. Can I put a nomination though? Am I allowed to put a
Oh,
nomination?
God, because I already got it in my head and not changing it.
A nomination on Malaka of the
Luck
week. All right, go
let me
for
tell
it.
You know what? If it's not fucking George Russell, he is the only bloke in this world. It's either him or the bloke who calls the pit stops for McLaren. It's one of those two because they're both fucking.
I
the biggest
wouldn't.
mullahs I've ever met.
I wouldn't say Russell is a Malaka of the week.
He is. He's got this arrogance about him that I just can't stand.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I had this conversation with him the other day, and he was saying, the arrogance on him. I'm like, I don't
He's,
see
ju-
his
he's,
arrogance.
he's just got this, you know what? When he was racing at Williams,
Mm.
he was personable, he was relatable. Then he's gone to Mercedes, and now he's just this arrogant, self-entitled piece of shit.
I don't know, man. I don't agree with that.
I
No,
can't do
neither
it.
Benny,
do I.
I like a lot of things that you say, but I just don't agree with that.
I can't stand the bloke. I just don't.
I don't think he's got arrogance at all.
Yeah, he does. He's not humble. Like
Nah.
Lewis Hamilton is over humble. This bloke is just
Fuck
arrogant.
off.
He's I'm
No,
sorry.
I agree with that. Lewis Hamilton is
you're-
humble.
Now he's humble, but he never was.
Nah, but you know who he reminds me of? He reminds me of Michael Jackson. He's like, I just want to thank you guys, and
Yeah,
I want
but
to thank the fans.
He's humble now because
He got humbled.
Yeah, he got
Needed to
humbled.
be.
He got
He
humbled.
spent 1,000 days
And now
without a
he's
victory.
probably sitting there going, fuck, I've made the wrong decision going
Absolutely.
to fucking Ferrari.
Nah.
All right, my luck of the week, go.
Mercedes,
Yeah,
the garage.
yeah.
It was a fucking, wasn't it a gearbox issue for George Russell?
No,
Oh, it's the greatest
water
thing
pressure
ever.
issue.
Water pressure issue.
Water pressure issue.
So,
No, no.
the mechanics,
in a
my luck
race,
of the week.
in a race where it's fucking bucketing down with rain and there's water everywhere,
And there's a
you
water
have
pressure
a water
issue.
pressure issue.
That's hilarious.
I know.
Yeah.
I said that yesterday.
Yeah.
I cannot believe like how fucking ironic. It was a wet race and you
Water
retired
pressure.
because of water
But
pressure
the
issues.
racing this season has just been fucking amazing. Like
Exceptional,
I
exceptional.
am like if there's
It is the first time in years that I've actually seen enjoyable competition.
Yeah.
I've literally gotten up for every race, and do you know what? Believe it or not, my wife absolutely loves Formula One, and that's a lot to do with Drive to Survive.
Man, okay, so how many
Oh,
seasons?
next season's going to be
It's going to be
fucking
spectacular.
How many seasons is it?
I think third or fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up to season 4 now.
Yeah,
Oh man.
it's exceptional.
Like I was into it. Like I was into F1.
When the whole Max Verstappen, when Verstappen and Hamilton were going at it, Hamilton punts him off in Silverstone and almost kills the bloke.
Yeah.
And then Verstappen ends up on his head doing burnouts. I loved it. I was like, this is the epitome. But the fact that it was only two blokes, it got boring. Like I loved the fight, but now you've got fucking, you know what? Carlos Sainz is amazing. Leclerc, I think, is overrated.
Norris.
Norris, exceptional. Lando
Piastri.
Norris. Mate, let me tell you, as long as, again, and look, the decision to allow that kid to do one more lap and not be like any other Formula One team and just stack them and cost him an extra 2 or 3 seconds. He lost 24 seconds on that extra lap and went from first to fifth, whereas he would have come out and probably third.
And that's why, for me, my luck of the week is the McLaren garage.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Watching that race, they should have called Lando in 1 lap earlier. Not Lando, Piastri. Called him in 1 lap earlier, right? Let the rest race the field,
Yeah.
and then he probably would have won that
Do you
race.
know what? There is a ruling in F1 that they're not allowed to back up the person behind him to create gap to pit. But he was roughly about 2.5 seconds.
So that's enough. That's enough time.
He was 2.5 seconds in front of Hamilton, and he was 2 seconds behind Lando. If he had pushed back an extra second and a half behind Lando, and still had a half-second gap in front of Hamilton, and then pit. Mate, what's it take him? 1.8 seconds, 2.2 seconds to flick on a new set of tyres these days?
Oh, look, McLaren
Between
and Red
1
Bull are
point.
doing between 1.8 and 2.1.
That's ridiculous.
I know. It's
Right?
fucking crazy.
But-
But did you see that, like, even Mercedes, they double stacked,
Yeah.
right? And within 5 seconds, both cars were out.
But it's amazing.
gangster.
Just a side note. I don't know if anyone's actually had a look at this. I thought it was, is it Gasly or someone? I know you can fact check this one, Stamati.
So,
Gasly didn't even start the race.
One of the guys, they've had to change over gearboxes, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah,
blah,
Gasly.
blah, right? So Gasly.
And he got 50 grid penalties.
50 grid penalty.
now, okay. Yes, I saw that. Now,
That's the best.
is that spread out through multiple races or just
No,
one race?
One race.
So even if he finished 19th, he would have
be
still
last
been
no matter
20.
It doesn't matter. You go straight to the back of the grid.
And so why did he not start?
But the thing, I don't know why he didn't start. No, he did start. He started from pit.
No, he didn't.
No.
He didn't. He didn't even get one lap done.
Poor bloke.
Yeah.
Correct.
Pierre Gasly.
Yeah. But going by the Silverstone race, so these are the top 10. Hamilton, Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Stroll,
the Malacca.
Alonso, Albon.
Excuse me, new rule. We cannot refer to Stroll without being followed by the Malacca. That's
Okay.
his name from now on. Okay, so
From the top, Hamilton,
Thank you.
Verstappen, Norris, Piastri, Sainz, Hulkenberg, Stroll, the Malacca, Alonso, Albon, and Tsunoda.
I also like a title for him as the Royal Malachias Stroll. He's mate, that bloke. Like,
he's got daddy issues for
he's
sure.
right. No, his dad's got son issues. If his
Yeah.
dad honestly sits there and goes, you know what, guys, I think he's going to be a great driver next year, mate.
Yeah, but then when you got Stroll finishing above Alonso, it's like
Alonso had technical issues.
Alonso's
But can I just-
437
All right.
years old.
This is what's incredible now, okay?
Right.
So you've got Hamilton. His time was 1:22.27, right? This is his end time, end lap.
Daniel Rick. Oh,
Verstappen plus 1.46, followed by a further 7.45 Norris. Piastri, another 12.42. So basically you're adding this to the person above, right?
Yes. No,
So that's
no,
not,
isn't it-
that's not 12.42 from Hamilton. That's 12.
no, isn't it? No, when it's
it's-
finished. No, when it's
12.42.
finished.
He wasn't that far behind.
No, look, because all the numbers get longer and longer.
So
So
just during the race time.
no, during
Okay.
race time is what you're
Okay,
saying.
so Sainz 47 seconds behind Hamilton.
Can I ask a question?
Hulkenberg 55 seconds. Stroll 56. Alonso finished 63 fucking seconds. So that is nine. What's that? For
Half a lap.
7 seconds more than Stroll.
Look at Perez, 2 laps.
Yeah.
Perez 2 laps.
Actually, bringing up young Perez, have you seen there was an
contract?
article, the article
On
that
his
came out
contract.
about his contract, that there are clauses in his contract
more than 100 points behind Verstappen.
for by Belgium.
No, five positions.
Cannot be 5 positions. So I was reading it today. He cannot be lower than 5 positions.
Let's just bring it up, eh?
from Max Verstappen. He cannot be
Is it 4 races away?
more than 108. More than 100 points below Max in the Drivers' Constructors' Championship and that's by Belgium. Belgium's usually after the break.
Belgium's into, so you've got Hungary next.
Yeah.
Which is not this weekend, the one after.
Yep.
Followed by Belgium.
Spa,
And then
Francorchamps.
it's 1 month break.
So what they're saying is that if these aren't met by Spa, he could still actually lose his seat to the smiling assassin, old Danny
So
Rick.
this is the current standings. Verstappen 255,
Yep.
Norris 171.
Still closer.
Leclerc 150.
Do you know what? Overrated.
Sainz 146. Piastri 124. Sergio Perez in 6th position 118.
So he's now like on the brink.
He's on death's door right
He's
now.
on death's door, and he's got George Lewis behind him.
Yeah, so Russell's only 7 points behind, 6 points behind, and Hamilton is 7 points behind. And then the rest are like 45, 23. But that is fucking huge because I guarantee that by the next race, Russell and Hamilton will be in front of Perez.
Can I ask a
So
question?
it says here, the report says the clause is intact if Perez slips 100 points or more behind Verstappen in the Drivers' Championship standing at a major point in the calendar, which includes the mid-season break and the end of...
Which is 3 weeks away.
Yeah.
So this is because I've been reading a lot of rumor mills.
Yeah.
Rumor has it that if this does not improve by mid-season, that they're going to remove Perez,
And put up Rick.
put Ricardo in his place for the rest of the season, give him a chance,
Yeah.
and put Lawson into Ricardo's
Do you
seat.
know what? I do love me a bit of Liam Lawson. I do love me a bit of Liam Lawson. He's got that.
He's got good ability.
See, I don't really
all
follow
the-
the F2 that much.
Did you see all the fucking all the rookies that were in FP1 this week?
No.
So you had the Spanish guy that ran for Red Bull. Well, no, not Spanish guy. Hadja. Hadja.
See, I don't follow the F2 and
Hang
follow.
on. I'll bring it up.
If we can bring up practice results, FP1.
Doohan had a run.
Yes.
Doohan, he did fucking well.
He's another one that they're touting as well. He'll be...
Good old Mickey Doohan was at the race too.
Of course.
Good to see him. So there we go. So Red Bull. Why is that not rotating now? Fucking iPhones, man.
They're shit.
Samsung.
Yeah, so Red Bull had one. Williams had one. Alpine had one.
Alpine.
Thank you.
Who's BEA?
Do you honestly think that Ferrari are fucked up by signing Leclerc and not Carlos?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
They should be having Carlos and Hamilton next year.
100% agree with that. Like, if they haven't realised that, look, they're still living on the dream of him. And look, I was happy for him to win Monaco, home race. Good for you, good job. But I'm sorry, you're a terrible driver. You're a terrible driver, right? You're a brat. You are very similar to Stroll, the Malacca, and it bewilders me. I mean, it reminds me of going back to when you had Mazepin in Formula One. I mean, the bloke would spin every race.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are the top echelon of drivers. I could tell you right now, Lawrence Stroll would be far better off going after a Jack Doohan.
Yeah, but you know what? Yuki's he's shit too, man.
But you know what?
Yuki's a hothead, man. That's
Yeah.
why.
But you know what?
the
I love
Red-
him for that.
Oracle Red Bull won't allow that character in the main team.
Yeah.
They won't allow it.
Nope.
So I think what they're going to do is they're going to give Ricardo a lifeline and say, right, you can be that second driver in the main team
But you
for the rest of the season, but you need to perform.
Yeah.
If you want it
Right?
next year.
And then we'll see what happens from there. If he performs in the Red Bull 20, I think that he's got a good chance of staying on the following
Can I
year.
ask you a question? If he
been asking a lot of questions
if he
tonight.
does very, very well, right? Let's say he's 10 seconds ahead in a race. Verstappen's behind.
Yeah.
Do you reckon the team's going to turn around and go, hey, slow down,
Rein it
let
in.
me take you?
Nah.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Christian
They,
likes it too
what, this is what I think. Okay. If they keep Perez there,
Yeah.
they're going to lose the Constructors' Championship. That is big
100%.
bucks.
Yeah, but also
You can't lose that. Whereas I think if Verstappen, it's highly unlikely because he's already so far in front. But if Verstappen was to lose the championship, and Ricardo was to end up on top of him in races, I think that would be pretty ecstatic about
no
that.
way Norris is going to catch him.
they will.
That's what I'm saying. Very unlikely.
They
but
will protect
they need
Verstappen.
someone like Ricardo, regardless of where he ends up on the thing. If he's top 10 quality every fucking week with Verstappen, they're going to keep the champ.
He can't be top
You know
10.
what?
He needs to be top 5.
Dude, Ferrari's not far away.
No, that's what I'm saying.
What are they sitting-
They're
what's
on the
the
verge of
constructors
fucking
sitting
losing
at?
the Constructors' Championship.
Red Bull are 373 and Ferrari are 302. McLaren 295 and Mercedes
Ooh.
221.
We're halfway through the season, which means that if McLaren keep performing the way they're doing and
They're
Mercedes
just getting
keep
stronger,
performing,
though. They're getting
Who?
stronger. McLaren.
Oh, yeah.
They're ridiculous. Do you know what? I will be so happy.
But-
for Piastri to get his first win this year.
oh, how good would that be?
He's been.
Has he come second?
He's
at all?
been
He's come
so-
second
yeah.
a few times.
He would be fucking. I think that would be the most deserved win
100%.
Great pickup, by
because
the way.
they're treating Lando as the fucking golden child. But I honestly think that he's what you said Russell is. He's a brat.
Who is?
He's more of a lad.
Lando.
Lando's a
reckon?
lad.
Nah, he's
Lando's a lad. Yeah, I follow Lando on a lot of social media. Right, I follow him on TikTok, on Insta. He's actually just a bit of he's a complete man child and a lad. Right?
And look, having said that though, I believe that Verstappen was the full fault of what happened in Austria.
100%.
100%, yeah. But and I think Lando was a complete fuck up this weekend because of his garage,
Yep.
right? Same as Piastri. But I just think that if there was a 1-2 opportunity and Piastri was in front, they would probably tell him to step back and let Lando take it.
I'm pretty sure I sent you guys that meme of the Eddie Murphy at the Playboy Bunny house. He turns around and goes,
It's okay, guys.
It's
Max
okay.
has fucked it.
Max has fucked it for the rest of us, guys. We can all go home now. That's pretty much how Lando felt.
So there was this conspiracy theory on TikTok or Facebook today I saw. And it was a conspiracy theory stating that it was geared up for Hamilton to win at Silverstone.
Look,
Can I get your comment on that?
I do not think that. I think Mercedes were. I think they were just at the right place at the right time on the right set of tyres.
No, and you know, it was even with like McLaren. That's why Lando was so pissed off that he got third.
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. But it did annoy me when he started crying in his helmet. I was like,
Why?
Hamilton.
Who?
Oh,
Hamilton?
you're
Oh,
such a
come on, man.
fucking dickhead, honestly.
You know what?
You're a
I'm
dickhead.
sorry.
Wait, hang on. He's a dickhead or Hamilton?
He's a dickhead.
Why the fuck would you say that?
Because you know what? Because
I cried
he
for
do-
him,
he
man.
doesn't like. He does not like
I'm
Hamilton.
I'm not.
I can't stand Hamilton and I fucking cried for him.
I've never, ever liked the bloke. I never wish ill for him. However, mate, let me tell you,
You wish he
half
crashes
the
his-
shit
his
that Max
fucking cars.
does now is exactly the same sort of shit that
But-
this bloke used to get away with.
That's how you become a world champion, though,
best.
by becoming a fucking aggressive piece of shit.
Yeah.
It's
Max is a current piece of shit because he's aggressive in nature.
He's a little rat.
But he's the type that will never be humbled.
no, never.
Whereas,
Never.
whereas
That's why I like him.
He's that guy
Whereas
from
you
fucking
had-
Ice Age. What's that fucking guy's name?
The sloth. That Sid.
Sid from
yeah,
Ice Age.
whereas
Have you
I
seen
think
that?
Hamilton was that arrogant piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then he started not getting results. And over the years, he's become humbled. So the fact that the fact that he's won a race
after 1,000 days. It's like,
yeah.
it'd be like Essendon winning a final
So,
after how many years?
he's
How many
won
days?
first race since 2021 that he's won a race, right? And he fucking deserved that win.
Mate, my heart bleeds for a bloke who gets paid fucking hundreds of millions of dollars to drive a Formula One car. Like, the guy's literally paid to do
See?
the best job in the world. He does look like Sid.
Max Verstappen.
Yeah, but hang on a second.
There you go.
If you and I
Yeah.
were fucking
You and I.
about 300 kilos lighter, and
Yep.
we were fucking top-notch drivers,
Yep.
and we were getting paid $100 million fucking dollars a year,
Yep.
to drive these fucking super fast cars,
Yep.
right? Do you think that there'd be people on the outside going, "Oh fuck, I hate him because he's making so much money"?
It's not about the money. It's not about the money. It's more about the fake arrogant, the fake humbleness. It's
not fake.
It is fake.
Nah.
man.
You're fake.
Nah.
It is so
Nah.
fake.
There's
Fucking hell.
there's fake arrogance and humility, and there's fake humbleness. That definitely was not fake humbleness on the weekend.
That was probably a moment. Look, that was probably a moment.
And
of
you call
relief
yourself
for
a
this guy.
pun.
No, but that's what I mean. Like I love
Fake humility is when you're winning week after fucking week after fucking week, and then getting up and crying after your 5th win in a row, getting up crying, "Oh my God, that's my 5th win in a row," and start fucking crying.
I personally believe it was more of a cry to the fact of
You know what,
he's probably
Valandi?
fucked up.
New Malak of the week, Benjamin Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Benjamin Stewart,
I humbly accept
Malacca
that
of the
award.
week.
I humbly accept that reward.
Start crying, bitch.
Look at this Malacca.
I feel like Lewis Hamilton after a win. But look, no, I think it was more of a could have even been a regret that he's fact the
He's
fact
not.
that he's
He's
signed.
not getting a fucking cookie.
Absolutely
the
not.
nearest to me.
Fuck you.
The fact that he cried, right, annoyed me a little, only because I think he may have realised that Ferrari are going to start to drop off a little, and that Mercedes are actually starting to get back to the top of their game.
I'll relax it. There,
And they're
two
about
fucking
to-
races.
Oh, dude, it's all it takes. It's all it takes. Look at Ferrari. They were on top of the world. They won Monaco, the greatest race that there is, minus the
Do you
overtaking.
know what? Do you know what's actually quite hilarious thus far this year? Right. Actually, hang on. Let me just before we do
Fact checking.
Yeah, I need a fact check before I make this statement, because I'd be fucking slaughtered if I get this wrong. But don't mind me. Keep talking. Keep talking.
By the way, am I
had-
allowed to also refer to Lance Stroll as the Richmond of the Formula One world?
Why would you do that?
Because fucking we're terrible this year. At least your guys, yeah. Look, you're
Oh,
shit.
we haven't had it yet.
You're
Okay.
shit. You're shit house.
I do not know how we are sixth.
Oh, how are you six?
All right. So
sorry.
my statement that I was going to make, right? How funny is it that in the recent years, the most struggling racers have actually won their home race?
Yes.
So Leclerc won Monaco.
Yes.
That's his home race.
Yeah.
Hamilton has won Silverstone, his home race. Like, how fucking good is that?
Yeah, but Leclerc's not fucking struggling.
Fucking, let me tell you, he's definitely not struggling.
Oh,
you've
he
never-
hasn't done well.
He's rubbish.
He hasn't done well.
He is shite. He does not. You know what? You know where that bloke deserves to be driving? Friggin' Alfa Romeo, and they don't even exist anymore.
Alfa Romeo.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Their Alfa Romeo is
Bottas. Yeah, but it's what is it?
Kick Sauber.
Kick Sauber Ferrari now.
But they're no longer Alfa Romeo.
Alfa Romeo.
And
the Ferraris.
isn't Kick Sauber turning into Audi?
Audi. The Germans are coming.
Fucking too many Germans in the sport, man.
The Germans are good though. The Germans make the good car.
Next, we're going to have a BMW.
Oh, but we've had BMW.
Yeah, I know.
BMW were exceptional. Their F1 V10 engines and V12 engines were the most sexiest things to my ear. Other than,
absolutely.
all right, I have to ask you this question. We like our motorsport. What would you say is the most amazing race car engine you've ever heard in your life?
What, as in like F1, Clipsal?
Anything.
Formula Ones of the 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh, they were good. Schumacher days.
Were they
the old
were they
days.
V12s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old fucking days, the V12 days, even the V10s were fucking incredible.
Have you?
Now this half fucking hybrid bullshit.
The most amazing race car engine I've ever heard in my life was recently actually at the Adelaide Motorsport Festival. If you've not heard the Mazda renowned Le Mans car,
No.
it makes a Formula One car sound like a pussy. It is the most amazing thing.
You know
it
what?
was
Is that a
so
rotary?
good. It was a rotary. It was so good and so quick that they literally banned them from Le Mans. They literally banned them. They went to Le Mans and won, and they said next year you can't come back.
Wow.
You know what, man? I reckon my favourite sounding car is probably the C63S with straight pipes.
That's a good car too.
I remember years ago, I was sitting on Nord Parade, and it was probably about 9 o'clock at night, and having a coffee there, and all of a sudden, this guy came out in a black C63S.
Did you see the driver?
No. He came out, and I jumped out of my seat because he was fanging it down the parade.
They are a beautiful sounding vehicle.
Yeah, now they just fucked it
Yeah.
with a 4-cylinder twin turbo.
But again,
Pushing more power,
the
though.
old.
Fucking Japanese cars, man.
What do you mean?
I don't like the sound of them.
What do you mean?
Are you serious?
Are you
Yeah,
talking
I
about-
just don't like
like
them.
2JZ.
Give me a fucking full grunt of heavy metal fucking
engine.
V8, like fucking, you know,
Oh, look, V8's killer, but 2
GT or something.
Do you know what? One thing I will say has been actually done right in our state
What's that?
is, besides it being a little bit too far away, is that Bend Motorsport Park.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking let me tell you, the fact that they've got the drag races out there, they've got roll racing out there, they've got V8 supercars out there, they've got
Go-karts.
motorbikes out there, they've got go-karts. I injured myself in those fucking things. They're dangerous but beautiful.
They can potentially one day have the Formula One there.
I think that's what they're gearing up for.
That's what they're aiming for.
So I'll give you a little bit of a inside goss there, right?
Ooh.
So
Can I use this on the Triple M rumour mill?
no, so the Shahins brothers,
Yeah,
I don't think all three are actually invested in that. It's only 2 of them,
it is.
right? They went all around the world
Mm-hmm.
and
They took the best parts of
every
certain
track
racetrack.
and put it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you had to pick any Formula One racetrack, where would you go? What would it be?
Silverstone.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I just love it.
It's a gorgeous track. Silverstone is a gorgeous track, but I personally
Top
think,
3. We'll make it top 3.
All
Make
right,
it a little
top
bit
3
easy.
Okay.
in any particular order.
Any
or-
particular order.
Okay. Me, I would say Singapore.
Singapore, that'd be good.
Yep, I would definitely want to go Singapore. I would love to go to Miami. That's a good track. I love the speed of that track. And I would love to go, I don't know whether I want to go to Imola or Monza. One of the Italian Grand Prix.
Imola would be good because obviously you get to go and pay homage to the greatest Formula One driver ever, unfortunately, who passed away there.
Yeah.
Roland Ratzenberger. I mean, Ayrton Senna, of course. 3 very good tracks. Imola's a beautiful, beautiful racetrack. And it does hold a special place to a lot of F1 fans' hearts. What about you, Smarts?
I'd probably go Silverstone, Monaco, and probably Vegas.
Do you know what? Besides the fact that Vegas destroyed the Ferrari, it was a fucking good track.
Yeah.
Good racing too.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it.
Yeah, but I just think it's too new of a track.
Yeah. But they're gonna have that.
Yeah, if you want like
go like-
real racing experience,
Go to like Abu Dhabi night.
that's why I like Singapore night race.
You know what? If race experience, you have to go to the one with the most heritage. You have to go to Monaco. Monaco would be one of the best.
See, I've been to Monaco and I've driven along the track. I would love to watch it live.
Yeah.
But
I don't want to pay the money.
I don't like the fact that it's not a really good. It's not an overtaking track. It's once you're in your position.
You know what? Yeah.
Do you know what it is? it's a strategy track.
Yeah, it's a
No,
strategy
you got to
track.
get pole position. That's it.
Not even because the undercut there is very, very strong.
The what?
The undercut.
Yeah.
Right? Now, that would be one of the best racetracks to go enjoy the atmosphere and the
Activities.
festivities. That's the one I was looking for of it. The second one for me as a racetrack that I've always loved, and there's only one place I would sit, would be in Spa-Francorchamps. You'd have to sit at Eau Rouge.
Yeah.
You'd have to sit at Eau Rouge. The way they steam up Eau Rouge, and it's like it 3 or 4. Yeah, I'm not sure. You might want to fact check this one, but it's like a 3 or 4 story jump from the bottom to the top. Like that is the way the car can sit and just anchor down due to aerodynamics is ridiculous. And the last one, I would probably go. Do you know, I've done the Australian, that was good, but I'd like to do one of those Dubai, one of them. Yas Marina would be good. That would probably be my other one. But there are so many good racetracks around the world to just go. Like the one thing that's actually starting to shit me, but we've got no say in it because now the Formula One is owned. Largely by Liberty Media, who's an American company, is the fact that they've got so many fucking races in America
In the
now.
US.
Yeah,
It does my head.
Yeah, I hate that.
However, actually, do you know what? Sorry, I take back my last one. I'd like to do Mexico and sit in that little stadium bit right before where they finish off the lap. That would be killer. That would be a good atmosphere as well.
Have you been to the Australian Grand Prix?
I've been to the Aussie Grand Prix. Cost me $1,300 for one ticket to sit on the very first corner.
Yeah, right.
Worth every penny because I didn't pay for it. Someone else did. Best money ever. And we snuck into the Paddy Club, which was
What's the time on that lap?
What, you mean
like the lap time for Australia? I reckon it's about
120?
Yeah, I'm going to say 120,
120.
112, something like that.
So, but you're seeing
Hang on. We'll
cars are coming through all the time then.
Where are we going? Yeah, so Australia Grand Prix. Oh, there you go. Carlos Sainz won it in 120 and 26.
Yeah, 120.235 is actually the lap record held by Sergio Perez.
There you
Got
go.
a fall from grace.
And it was shortened by 28 metres. I did love that. I used to love that last chicane. That chicane before it led them around towards that along past the lake. That was killer.
Yeah, so I think from the upcoming races, if I was to pick one to go to,
Oh, look, I'd fucking take any of them.
yeah, I would too. But
Absolutely.
Look at that. The last 2 races are in fucking Middle East.
Yep.
I'd love to go to Brazil too.
Brazil would be killer.
Brazil would be a great track. So actually, I got the Formula 124 PS5 game.
Yep.
And I bought myself a fucking steering wheel too, so I can, feel like a fucking driver.
What steering wheel would you get?
The Logitech G29.
That's about, what, $600-700?
Oh, nah, a bit less than that.
A bit less?
It's like 380 or no?
No, I got it on a really good special at
You always
EB
get-
Games
you always-
because there was a special on at the same time as the F1 24 was released.
You always get your specials.
It wasn't that much special. Like, it wasn't
Like was it Greek special or just standard special?
Yeah, it's a special according to Stav. Just for Stav to find out.
So
it's cheap.
I loved racing on the Brazil track in that game.
See, my favourite track to race, I love Red Bull Ring.
Oh, yeah.
I love Austria.
Yeah, Austria's great.
Austria is one of my favourite tracks to drive. Like, I spend hours. Now, Luca wants to do it. I literally just give Luca a control, put it on YouTube, and he thinks he's playing. It's the best.
Yeah.
But I would like to do a homemade drive sim. And I
You
was
can do it
looking
for
at,
about $3-4
do you know what? I was actually looking
What, a proper one with screens and everything? or
yeah.
Like-
you mean just the seat, the
like,
bracket?
like everything.
Oh, yeah, no. You're looking at starting at 2.5.
I have actually spent a few late nights investigating this, right? And the one that I settled on actually comes with hydraulics, so it even fucking
jeez.
pivots and everything.
How much?
$18,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool.
I mean, I'm sure my
You
wife.
might just get me one too while you're there.
My wife will. I reckon if there's a 2-for-1 deal, but I reckon my wife would let me swing it.
No,
How about
she fucking wouldn't.
How about talk to them and say, look, can you swing us a third one for the same price? And then we'll go 3 ways.
But the problem with them it actually comes with 2 things: a height and weight restriction of both. Mate, Stamati, you're the smallest out of us 3. You wouldn't even fit in it, bro. You literally have to be a jockey.
So I was looking at those, and even the cheaper ones where you just buy the seat and all that, and it's all fucking weight restricted.
Yep.
So I ended up buying a $65 bracket off of Amazon where you can hook on the pedals at the bottom, the gear stick on it, and the steering wheel. The problem I now have is that I don't have a proper chair. So I'm sitting on my desk chair.
Yep.
The steering wheel is at the height of my balls.
Yes.
So I'm like, fuck, I can't steer it. So then I sit on my couch.
Yep.
And you'll see it in a couple of weeks. I sit on my couch and I'm then fucking like, it's out here because like my couch falls back.
Yeah.
So the steering wheel's out here and I can't reach the fucking pedals.
But is there pedal shifts on those ones?
Yeah, there is.
Okay, so
There
you don't
is.
need the gear.
It's killer. Like,
No, I don't play with the gear stick.
Okay.
Like I haven't actually put that. I've got it, but I haven't put it on the bracket because I just use the steering wheel.
Yeah, because you know what? When I come to your house, 'cause I'm coming, he's finally invited me over.
really?
Yeah.
You got a Guernsey?
Not me.
Was it a Greek one?
Not me.
A Greek Guernsey? Is that what you got?
No, you know how it happened. His wife's been baking me cookies,
Oh yes.
right?
That's why I've got some
she
here.
got.
and
It's not the Biscoff ones though. It's melted chocolate.
And then
Thank you, Katrina.
my wife then goes, you know what? Maybe we should invite Katrina and Stamati over.
Good boy. You worked your way. She worked her way.
And
in,
I'm
didn't
like,
she?
why the fuck do you want that dickhead in our house?
It's hard. Look,
I need to see this Lego set.
Lego set.
So,
Here we go.
Sorry to our listeners that will have repetition of this topic.
We've had a bit of bouncing around tonight.
Yeah, but sorry that you're going to listen to this again. But I enter Lego Lottos, right? Where you buy a ticket and they pull out a number and you can win whatever set they've got on offer, right?
Is this on the website or?
Yeah,
it's on
it's a
Facebook.
group. It's a group, right?
fuck, here we go.
So basically, most of the big sets that I've got at home, the fucking $100 sets, I've won. I've not spent.
The $1,000 sets, you mean?
Yeah, like for example, the Hulkbuster. That's the massive one. Like the fucking 5,000 piece Hulkbuster is retails at about $900.
Is it put together or do you have to put it
No,
together?
no, you have to build it, man.
Fuck that, man. Fuck that.
That's my luck for my luck of the week for the next month.
Do you know what? I could not do that.
Anyway, we'll see. Whatever. I don't know why I'm talking about Lego to you.
No, speak his language, the Bugatti.
Tell me, please.
So anyway, 2 weeks ago, I saw last minute they had a Bugatti. Now the Bugatti,
All right.
the
Which one?
Bugatti,
Oh, wait, which one?
the
Chiron.
the Chiron, yeah.
Yeah.
So the
Standard
Bugatti.
Chiron or the Super Sport?
Shut the fuck up. Let me talk.
Listen to his fucking story.
So
wanker.
that retails over $1,000 now because they don't make it anymore.
$1,200.
Really?
Yeah, $1,200. They don't make it anymore. So he put one up,
So how
and the
much do you
tickets
pay?
were $20.
Shut the fuck up.
There was 20 tickets. And I jumped on before the raffle. So they weren't going to have a raffle that night because not all tickets were sold.
That's $400. They're running at a loss.
How's a 400? What do you mean 400?
Yeah, if they're
but
selling
they
20 tickets
bought-
at $20,
Yeah,
it's
but
$400.
listen.
Isn't it?
They bought this.
No,
set.
$20 a ticket. He bought one fucking ticket.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is, how's this other bloke? Isn't the whole point of these raffles to make money?
One, these guys buy Lego on wholesale. Two, they bought that set way back when it was retail for $400-500.
Yeah, but how many tickets are there in this raffle?
There was 20. So it was a quick sale.
20 tickets, $400.
Basically, this guy was having stock take and he was just trying to get rid of sets. Anyway, so he put it up, right? And I then jump on like randomly just before the draw, and they weren't going to have a draw because they didn't sell all the tickets. And then I saw and I go, oh, there's one ticket left. Let's take a punt, whatever. And it was a number I never would pick in a lotto. I always
was?
pick my number 16.
Ooh.
I never go for 16.
I don't go 16 either.
Right? Anyway, so I sent a message to the guy going, hey, I'll buy that last ticket. You know, who knows, whatever. So they did the draw.
Yeah.
And he's talking to me like you can't talk to them in person, but you can type your
You can
comment.
chat, yeah.
And then he does the live stream and he's like, oh, hey, look, long name Chris is on.
Sorry, what? Long name.
He calls me long name Chris because, my name on
Christopher
Facebook
Landis
is like,
Angelopoulos.
my full name.
Mate, you know what? I'm going to have words with this bloke. He's racist. But yes, continue.
He's Asian.
Oh, yes.
And there's 3 other Chris's on the draw.
That's why you couldn't say it.
Yeah. So there's
Okay.
other 3 Chris's on the draw. So he calls me long name Chris.
Very cool.
I'm not offended in any way by that because I know my parents named me after the alphabet. So, and they didn't know
you
whether
have a
they
middle
wanted
name?
to go. Yes, Konstantinos.
Christopher Landis Konstantinos Angelopoulos.
Are you going to let me finish my story?
How many letters is that? How do you not know off the top of your head?
Okay, thank you. So, anyway, he does the draw, right? And I'm sitting there making comments, going, ha ha, yeah, last minute ticket. Good luck to everyone, rah rah rah. And then he pulls out number 16.
Shut the fuck up.
That's what I said.
And I'm laying down in bed now. My wife's half asleep, and I just literally go, shut the fuck up. What the fuck just happened?
What is this page?
And she goes, what happened? I said, you're not gonna believe this, but I've just won the Bugatti. And she goes, the what? I go, the Bugatti.
After she told him, no more Lego.
So how many sets have you got now?
486,000.
A lot.
You got a few.
A lot.
You're-
Can I just show you these?
Yeah.
I'll show you this photo.
Do you have a number off the top of your head?
I actually, do you know what? I'm going to admit to having one Lego set. And there was one given to me.
That there, my friend,
Shut the fuck up.
the
Look at that bad
Bugatti
boy.
and the Ferrari Daytona combined are over $2,000 worth of Lego.
It
Fuck
cost him
off,
40
really?
bucks.
Do you know how much I bought? I paid for those?
How much?
$40.
You know what? That is Greek tax to the max. Look at that. They're
Yeah,
great.
he sent me that. Yeah.
I've got a Ferrari Formula One race car that was bought from Ferrari in Italy, in Modena, from about 30 years ago. My brother bought it on a trip over there. And he gave
Not
it
Lego.
yeah, Lego. And he gave it to my son. I've actually got it at home. And it's
Probably
all
worth.
put together. I mean, I could take it apart if it's worth more, but...
No, I think
So is it the fact that it's Lego technique, or is it the fact that it's Lego?
No, it's just the Lego.
Right, they're worth that much.
But now here's my dilemma. There's $2,000 worth of Lego in
Yes.
boxes at home, unopened, not touched. Do I?
Rip that shit open,
Sell it and go get a fucking racing sim? Yeah, I'd probably do that.
No, that
or
won't.
do you rip that shit open and let your wife tell you about it, that you shouldn't have opened it and played with it? Fucking go with option number 2, bro.
I've got nowhere to put it once I build it.
Why? How big is it?
These ones are massive. They're like this.
Or like I'm almost 3/4 of a meter long.
Yeah, they're about 50 centimeters long.
How many sets do you have?
Over 50.
Do you have a problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought the Bumblebee on the weekend.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we
What's the
discussed.
Bumblebee?
So the Transformers Bumblebee,
Is it big?
it's about that high, about the height of my microphone.
How many pieces?
That's only 900 something pieces. I could
What's
probably
the
finish
biggest
that off
thing
in
you've-
2 hours.
Sorry, in how?
Less than 2 hours.
Do you know what, man? You've got fucking far better attention span than I. Like, literally tonight, I've completed a Volandi and said the very first question, 16 questions in, and I reckon I've looked at this spring and wanted to play with it 3 times.
There you go. Awesome. That's been a great episode.
It has. Now,
Very full on. Oh, here we go. Are we
so
doing?
we're wrapping up, right?
Are we doing the taste test on air? So, what's the difference between these cookies and the last one?
Okay, so the last cookies.
Can I hold one just so I can put up to the?
I just want to smell them.
Hold on. So the last.
It's like you've brought drugs to crackheads. Like us to give you an idea right now,
Right.
all you can see is me and Volandi looking like 2 British bulldogs dribbling at our owners, holding up some beef jerky. It's
So
amazing.
I'm sending a photo to Katrina complaining that he's not giving me a cookie.
Right. So last week. So what Katrina? She's been experimenting. All right. So the first batch she made,
Yes.
it was just choc chip.
Yeah.
Then she did mix, and that was chocolate. Then she did a mixture of white chocolate and a normal milk chocolate.
Yeah.
Then she did like a crunchy milk chocolate and white chocolate.
Inseparable.
Last week she did milk chocolate, white chocolate, and Biscoff loaded.
See, Biscoff I can't do. We had
Now,
this.
now she's done loaded milk chocolate inside.
Oh, shut up. Do you know what we should call these? We should call these diabetic delight.
We're just going to do a bit of an analysis here. So as you can see, there is a distinct mound over there, right?
Yeah.
Bloody hell, it smells great.
I've broken it through the mound.
It smells great. Oh, look, it's got that moisture inside. It looks great.
I actually told her I wasn't a massive fan of these ones.
These fresh out of the oven. When the chocolate's still a bit gooey. Oh my
She
god.
made them yesterday.
It's not really melted in the middle though, is it?
I could get there.
These will be better like in the
Fresh out the oven.
Yeah, it has to be.
microwave for about 15 seconds.
Too long. Too long. You need to do like the Krispy Kreme, 7 seconds, and that's it.
Yeah.
They're good.
They're very good.
Oh, the Biscoffs were better.
No, I never tried the Biscoff, did I?
Did you substitute Biscoff?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you
No,
didn't.
because you ate them before you got to this fucking studio.
Yes, you did. No, you
Fucking
didn't.
hell. The only biscuits I've had is the white choc ones.
Can we substitute
They're
Biscoff
the
for
best
Nutella?
ones. Katrina's allergic to Nutella.
Oh, really?
Hey, I actually tried it at a loaded. I had a loaded cookie from Harbour Town on the weekend. It was a Snickers loaded cookie.
Oh, good.
They are the best.
Yeah. Just had to do that. Guys, I think that's it. Benny, thank you.
Boys, always a pleasure.
Awesome having you back on again.
Good to see you again. Also, I do have a little bit of exciting news
Oh,
for you
yes.
boys.
Please share.
Mate,
He
we're-
didn't bring the fucking Zeppeli to
No,
me.
I didn't bring the Zeppelis because I knew Katrina was bringing out the cookies, but we'll celebrate the cookies with some baby news.
Hey!
We got a little boy due, thankfully and thoughtfully, to my beautiful wife.
Fuck off.
Grand final week.
Due grand final
Oh,
week.
no.
Oh, yeah.
Richmond ain't winning it this year.
Fucking definitely not. We'll save that for another podcast, please.
Well done, man. Congratulations.
Thank you very, very
Number
much.
2.
Number 2, we're having a little boy.
Good to see someone's getting
So-
sex around here.
And his name is Stamati.
Or Dimitri.
Hang on. Are you baptizing this one Greek?
Oh, do you know what? Well, we're going to baptize me first.
I know a really good bloke as a godfather. Looking at him right now. No, not him. Not him.
Well, we've got one real important question that I was going to ask earlier before we finish off. Which Greek team does he go for?
Panathinaikos. Easy.
That right there is your reason why you can't have him as a godfather?
I think I would choose him for that reason, because the fact that I barely got it out of my mouth and he was already at the cost. Nice colours, green and white.
Yep, with the clover. Yeah.
They match the family
Celtic.
heritage of
Yeah, but
Scotland
Ayak
and
Athens,
Celtic.
black and gold, man. Tiger colours.
Black and gold.
Black and yellow, black and yellow,
Yellow,
black
yeah.
and yellow.
Wow.
That you know what? That's a poll. We can put a poll up for that. Will he be AEK or will he be Panathinaikos?
Then you have all these other dickhead Greeks. Oh, Olympiakos.
No,
Fuck
he'll
off.
never be an Olympiakos. He's not that much of a bussy.
On that note, ciao, boys.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Are you ready to sell your property quickly and hassle-free, or are you looking for a great property management service? Introducing XL Property, your trusted real estate partner. With XL Property, you can expect top-notch service, expert guidance, and maximum value in your home or investment. Sell smarter, sell faster with XL Property. XL Property, your key to a seamless selling and management experience. Visit xlproperty.com.au, proud sponsor of the Two Blokes in a Pod podcast.
Are you ready to add a splash of colour to your life? Look no further than Inspiration Seaton, your one-stop shop for all your painting needs. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a DIY enthusiast, we've got everything you need to bring your vision to life. From vibrant hues to professional grade brushes and the biggest range of Dulux paints, we've got you covered. Visit us today at Inspiration Seaton and let your creativity shine. Your masterpiece awaits. Inspiration Seaton, where every stroke tells a story.